Namaste, yogis, welcome. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position. Hands to the Hakini mudra, so taking every fingertip to touch and holding this gesture in front of the heart center. Closing down the eyes and taking 3 breaths. In through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Hakini mudra, to do with your mental energy, concentration, memory, focus, calm, finding that space, mental strength, mental resilience. Take this mudra and bring it up over our heads towards the sky. And then bring it back down towards our hearts. Turning the backs of the hands towards together. Body forward, hands back. Let's bring the soles of the feet to touch. Baddha Konasana. And let's just rock forward and back. Feeling that pulsing, that calming, that rocking. And then bring the legs wide, doing the same thing. Rocking forward and back. Maybe you're up in the fingertips, supporting yourself as you roll forward. And then from here, legs together. Heels together, and pulse, forward and back. And then I'm going to do 1 breath per movement. Soles of the feet together, forward fold. Legs wide, forward fold. Ankles together. Excuse me. Forward fold. It's cold here at the moment. Legs together. Legs wide. Heels together. Let's move a little faster. Finding a rhythm that works for you. Last time. From here, we bend the knees, come to kneel. I'm going to face the side so you can see. Fingertips in Hakini mudra, raising them high above the head. Exhale, bring the palms down, rolling the back of the hands together, twisting to the left. Back the hand on the outside of left knee, left fingertips behind. From this place of twist, press into the left fingertips as you lift the hips in the right hand. Exhale back down. Fingertips together, raise them up. Rolling up to the back of the hands to the right. Right fingertips down. Lifting the hips. Lifting the left hand and coming back down. Fingertips facing forward. Lifting even just a little and lowering. Then sliding the fingertips towards the knees, pressing into the tops of both feet. And see if you can lift the knees any amount, hovering, pressing into the fingertips into 2 straight arms, and lowering down gently. Tuck the toes, come high on the knees. Hakini mudra. Raise it on up, lifting up out of the legs. Back of the hands, swirl as you reach left hand, left heel, right hand to the side. Exhale, release hands back to the hand gesture of the mudra. Hands raise up. Exhale, back of the hands, twist, right hand, right heel, left hand to the sky. Exhaling down, taking the hands back to Hakini Mudra, and then we're going to press into the backs of the tops of the toes, keeping the shoulders above the hips, above the knees, and then we're just going to sink the body back. You're going to engage your core. Really feeling everything switching on through the lower body. And then as you release, lift up the heels, fingertips by your knees, see if you can lift the knees up towards you. Maybe coming into a bit of a ball, head down. And then maybe the knees can hover parallel to the earth. Set your hips above, below your shoulders, above your crown. Maybe come to toe swap with the fingertips back into Hakini Mudra. From here, coming down to the earth, up onto your fingertips in your tabletop. Cat-cow, from the fingertips. Maybe feeling a bit of a different fluidity and movement through your upper and lower back. Just by changing the height of your arms. From here, placing the right and left palm on the earth and reaching the right leg back. Right knee, right elbow. Take the right shin across the mat. And come to figure four, so the right knee, right shin, right top of the foot is grounded. Maybe you come up onto the fingertips and continue your cat-cow here. Or maybe you walk the fingertips back towards you and come to this figure four high kneel. Reaching your hands through Hakini, up to the side, and then lowering back down to the earth. From here, slide that right shin forward. We're coming to an early pigeon. Slide the left leg back, keep the left toes tucked. Stay up in the fingertips. Press into that right shin and left knee. Maintain some integrity through your hips. And we're going to do a little bit of work here. So, tucking the tailbone, pressing to the left knee, pressing to the right shin. Can you tuck your tailbone as you round the back? And then from here, sink and lower your hips down towards the earth as you arch your back and lift the chest. So continue, press into the knee, press into the shin, to tuck the tailbone around, and then sink as you arch. A couple more times. From here, sinking into the right hip, sliding that left leg all the way around, and taking that right hand to the outside of the left leg. Keeping the core engaged, keeping the lift of the chest as you peel open through the left hand. From here, taking the left arm up and over towards the inside of the foot, and opening out with that right arm. Keeping the chest lifted, bend the left knee to the ground, take the right hand down and let's spin to the back of the mat. Tabletop facing the back of the mat. Cow. Finding your focus with your breath, allowing it to be calm. And when you're ready, reach the left leg back behind you from your tabletop. Left knee, left elbow. Take the shin across the mat,
Figure 4, top of left foot and left knee firmly to the earth, and press into the shin as you come up on your fingertips. You can stay here. Option to cat-cow here. Other option, walk the hands towards you, come up to high kneel, and then reach the hands high. And then as you open, hands back down to the earth, slide into your pigeon, left knee to the left side of the mat, right leg back. Beautiful, up on your fingertips, pressing into the left shin, finding your center, pressing through the right knee, pressing through the left shin, rounding your back, tucking your tailbone forward, and then arching, sinking, bringing your chest and head up. Beautiful. In your own time. Maybe there's a gentle lift as you round, and there's a sinking as you arch. Couple more. Next time, the hips move towards the earth, slide, swing that right leg around, left hand across your leg to the outside of the foot, and twist the right leg back. Leg can be bent or straight. It's the same stretch. And then we'll circle the right arm forward, come to the inside of the foot. You got it. Open the left arm. Beautiful. For 3. For 2. 1, bend the right leg, left hand is down behind you, swing it back to the top of the mat. I'm going to tuck the toes and come to a first downward facing dog. Lift through the hips, sink the weight back. Find length in your whole upper back. Suction, grip the mat with your hands. And we're going to shorten our down dog by walking the feet towards the hands just a little bit. And then we're going to find the fingertips on the left hand. So you can really press into that right hand. And maybe, just maybe, you can reach the left arm back behind you. And maybe you can reach it across to your right leg and go for a twist. Gently release, other side, left palm plants firmly, come up to the right fingertips. Find the length, find the strength, then reach the right arm back if you did so on the other side. Right hand can come across the left leg for your twist, looking under your left armpit. From here back to your regular down dog. And we'll walk out to a stacked plank. Wrists under shoulders, hips in line. And we'll just come to a side plank, toes to the right, right arm high. Switch sides, right hand down, left hand up. We'll do one more like that. From here, we're going to get a little funky. We're going to take the left forearm across the mat and come to a forearm side plank. That's right. So bringing the left arm down, parallel to the top of your mat, and you come onto side plank. Beautiful. Now switch sides. Right arm across, left arm lifts. Again, we roll to the left. And if you want, that right foot can step behind to a forearm flip dog. And then you can try the other side. Really feeling engagement through your center. And then we're going to meet in Sphinx. So forearms down. This time they're parallel like train tracks facing forward. Settling the belly. Settling the breath. Palms face down. Feet can be wide. pressing through the hands, pressing through the elbows, lifting and pulling the chest through. For 3, for 2, 1, child's pose, slide on back. Maybe you can come up to the fingertips in your child's pose. Seeing how it feels to lift the whole arm off the ground. For 3, for 2, 1, we're sliding the left arm underneath, keeping the right fingertips up, so finding even more space to rotate around. Other side, left fingertips down, right arm across. From here, back to your tabletop and tuck your toes. I'm going to lift the knees and we're just going to do a sort of a bouncing movement just to settle and move out through the lower spine. And then you can drop the knees, sink the hips back, and then step the right foot forward on the outside of the right hand and sink the weight forward. And then replace the knee and come back. So if you've done my class before, we've moved through this left and right in your own time. And you can stay like this, or if you want more, as you come forward, you're not using your knees on the ground anymore. You're just hovering. Stepping the left foot, then the right foot, sinking the hips, and then stepping straight back to your loaded puppy. We'll do a couple more. Move in your own time. And we're going to come to a squat when we're finished. So the next time your right foot's forward, we'll stay and take a breath. And see if we can take the left foot forward as well, to the top of the mat, sink the hips, Hakini Mudra. Refocus. Find the clarity in the breath. Find that sense of sharp mental awareness and alertness. Maybe in scanning the room, noticing the colors. Noticing the detail, noticing the surroundings. When you're ready, palms down, step one leg back, then the other back to your downward facing dog. From here, drop the knees, right leg back. 3 halfway push-ups. Feeling how strong you are through the upper body. On the third time, see if you can lower the chest and chin, keeping the right leg up. And then as you press away, round the back, step the right foot through, low lunge. Hakini Mudra. Reach the hands high. Inhale. Exhale down. Flip the palms up. Body forward, hands back. Right leg straightens any amount. Do that one more time. Connect your palms. Reaching high. Flip it out. Straighten the leg. As you come up this time, turning open to the left, sliding that left shin underneath you. Left toes are tucked. Bring our hands to the gesture, to the mudra. From here, we're going to come high on the right toes, lifting the right heel, and making sure that the right knee tracks in the same direction as the right toes. Feeling the openness through that right hip. For 3, For 2. 1. Drop the heel, extend the arms. Connect them and lift. 2 more. Left hand down to the mat. Right leg lifts. Maybe you can bend it and hold it. And as you gently release, look down to your left hand, turn it around to tabletop to the back of the mat. And then the left leg comes up. 3 halfway push-ups. Elbows are back like chaturanga arms. 1, 2. On the 3rd time, lower down as far as you can, keeping the elbows grazing the body. Maybe the chest and chin hovers down, and then press away super strong. Round the body, knee comes in, step the foot through, low lunge. Connect the fingertips. Inhale high. Turn it out, body forward, legs extends. Again. This time as you come up, turn open to the right. Right shin is parallel to the front or the back of the mat. Tuck the toes to the mudra. Lift the left heel. Bend into the left knee. Breathe into that left hip. For 3. For 2. 1, drop the heel, extend the arms, bring them back to connection and raise them up and out. 2 more. Looking back to the original front of your mat, right hand down, left leg lifts. Maybe you bend the knee. Maybe you hold the foot. Gently release, turn back to the top of the mat, back to your downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, move on up. Breathing here. You can choose to stay here and breathe. You can choose child's pose and breathe. If you're in for a bit of a balance challenge, right leg lifts, left fingertips to the mat. Maybe you stay there. Or maybe press into your left foot and right hand, float your left arm back. Maybe you stay here. Option to bend the right knee and touch or hold the foot. It can be hard to find sometimes. Wherever you are, breathe for 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, left knee down. Swing that right leg through to your low lunge. Come on up. Hakini. Raise it up. And forward fold. Right leg straightens. And the back toes are tucked. Right knee straightens. Come to high lunge. Ground the left heel, warrior 1. And we're going to lift the hands up. And on your exhale, twirl it around. Right leg straightens as you forward fold. Try that again. Hips stay even. Bend the knees. The right knee. Reach the hands high. Twirl it out. Right leg bends or straightens. From here, bend the right knee. Left arm swings open to warrior 2. Right knee bends. Bring your hands to Hakini Mudra. Lift the right heel. Sink into that right knee. Feel all of your muscles switch on. And drop the right heel. Straighten the right leg. Reach the hands up. And then exhale back to your warrior 2. 2 more. from warrior two. Reverse the right hand across the ceiling, and as you straighten your right leg, turn the left toes to the left, bend the left knee. Right leg is straight, you're in Skandasana. Send the hips back. Looking over the right shoulder, bend the right knee back to warrior two. Left hand down. Now right hands to the sky. Left knee down. And the right leg is moving back to supported side plank. Beautiful. And then we're going to lift it and see if we can bend the knee and hold the foot. Beautiful. Gently release, right hand down. We're just going to come to the floor to vinyasa from here, chin and chest. Hips to the earth, rolling up through baby cobra or cobra. 3 breaths in child's or 3 breaths in down dog. Wherever you land, breathing that beautiful breath into the body. Breathing that beautiful breath into your brain. Allowing the breath to filter, to detox your system. Connecting with the calm, connecting with the truth. Remembering truth. Every exhale allows you to let go of any thoughts, any fears, any stories of the mind that don't belong in the body. Every exhale is an exit for those thoughts. Yogis, when you're ready, finding downward facing dog. Left leg lifts if you're coming for the balance, otherwise stay breathing in your downward facing dog. Right hand comes up on the fingertips and you can stay here or reach your right arm back. Stay here or bend the knee and see if you can hunt for that foot. You really need to grip and push your mat apart with your foot and your hand that are on the ground. Whether you have the hold or not, right hand to the ground, right knee down. Can you step the left foot forward to low lunge on this side? Hakini mudra, raise it up. Flip it out, forward fold. One more time. And as we come up, we're coming to high lunge. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Connect to the mudra, sink into the hips. And we're gonna ground that right heel to warrior one and lift the mudra, the hand gesture high. As you bring the hands down, turn it out, straighten the front leg. Your back is parallel to the ground. One more. As you rebend the left leg, open the right arm, warrior two. Left knee bends. Hands to Hakini, lift the left heel, sink into that left knee. Switching on through the quadricep and the hamstring. And then ground the left heel, straighten the leg as you lift the hands high. Bend the knee as you wash it out. 2 more. Last time. From your warrior two, flip your left hand, reverse. Straighten the left leg, right toes turn out, bend the right knee. Left leg is straight, you're in your Skandasana. Yes, beautiful. Looking over your left shoulder, back to your warrior two. Right hand to the ground. Back to that twist, left hand high. And you're gonna drop the right knee. Make sure the shoulder's over the wrist. You're just going to swing that left leg back into the side plank. From here, you can stay there or lift the leg, bend the knee, hold the foot, open through the chest, and then as you gently drop the left knee, left hand, flow it out, chin and chest. Child's pose or down dog for your 3 breaths. Using each breath to remember. To remember your true self. To feel your body safe. To trust yourself to make good decisions. When you're ready, downward facing dog will move through just a little bit faster. Right leg to the sky. We're just going to bend the knee. And from here, we're going to feel like the foot is going to touch the head and bring the chest forward. And feel into this gentle arch. And then from here, drop the left knee, step the right foot forward, low lunge. Hakini mudra, hands high. Forward fold, right leg straight. High lunge, bend the right knee, left leg straight. Sink down in. Left heel grounds, warrior 1. Bring the hands high. And as you straighten your front leg, you forward fold. Bend the right knee, open to warrior 2. Flip the right hand in reverse. Maybe you can lift your right heel in your reverse this time. And as you bring the right heel back down, straighten the right leg. Turn the right toes towards the left, bringing your right hand down to the ground. Forward fold, toes in, heels apart. From here, from your forward fold, fingertips are to the earth. So your hands are straight and you're up on your fingertips. Turn your toes out, bend your knees. So you're in a goddess, but your hands are on the ground. I want you to lift one heel, lift the other heel, and then lift both heels. And do that one more time. One heel. Keep the hips low. 2 heels, and then both heels. And then straighten your legs, toes in, heels apart, let it go. 4, 3. 4, 2. 1. Turning back to the top of your mat. You're in your runner's lunge. Right arm twists open. And see if we can go straight into that balance. So left knee comes down and bypass the side plank and see if you can bring the right knee straight up. Yes. Bend the knee, reach for the foot for 3. Nice, Linda. 2. 1, drop it down, flow it through. Three breaths in child's or 3 breaths in dog. Noticing and feeling. Thanking the mind for being able to connect all those dots, all those lefts and those rights and those turns and those twists and ups and downs. It's a beautiful thing. Thanking your brain for the perspective, for the balance, for integrating your whole body. Downward facing dog, left leg high. Bend the knee. So it's not bend the knee, open the hip. It's just bend the knee with your hips still facing forward. And then you're going to imagine like you're touching your toes towards your head as you lean your chest forward. From here, drop that right knee. Take that left foot forward. Low lunge, Hakini Mudra. Reach it up. Forward fold. Flow it out. High lunge. Right heel grounds. Hands high. Left leg straightens as you forward fold. Right arm opens, warrior two. Left knee bends, reverse the left hand across the ceiling and stay there. And see if you can lift your left heel in your reverse. And as the left heel comes back down, you straighten the left leg, power push it. And then both toes towards the right and forward fold, toes in, heels apart. Come to a half lift, back to your fingertips. Toes are out, heels are in, bend your knees. So the knees are facing out. And from here, I want you to cross the hands over. So you're on your fingertips, but your arms are crossed. Knees are bent, keep your hips really low. And see if you can lift both heels at the same time, as well as push and round your back. Hips are lower, upper back is higher for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Cross the arms other way. One more time. Let's go. Lift the heels, both of them. Press into the fingertips. Round the back. Sink the hips. 3, 2, 1. Heels drop. Beautiful work. Straighten the legs. Toes in, heels apart. Let it go. Forward fold. Turning back to the top of the mat. Runner's lunge. Left arm lifts. Right knee down. Let's go straight back into that balance. Left knee bends. Hold the foot. For 3. For 2. 1. Knee is down. Flow it through. We're going to come to the top of our mat from downward facing dog. So bend the knees and take as many steps as you can to come to a forward fold. Really experience the whole transition and then hang out at the top of your mat. For 3, bend the knees a lot. For 2, roll up to stand. For 1, taking your time. Head's the last to lift. Inhale, hands high. Exhale down through your Hakini Mudra. I'm going to face this way so you can see. Step the right foot behind the left. Bend the left knee. So on the knife side of my right foot, flexing my right leg. Hands are in Hakini Mudra. And I'm just circling my shoulders back one by one. Noticing and feeling all the things that you have to coordinate to do this. It's quite impressive. And then reaching the mudra to the left, feeling that's like a C-shaped curve from your right foot all the way to your fingertips. Deeply bend the left knee. And as I roll out, you're going to take the left hand down, right leg, right arm high to half moon. I'll turn this way. And maybe you're just balancing there, or with the theme of today, maybe bend the top knee and hold the foot. For 3, 2, 1. Step the right foot down, release, hands high. Hakini Mudra down through center. Let's see the left foot behind. Right knee bends, left foot is behind. You're on the knife side, so the pinky toe side of your left foot. Hands in the Hakini, and then circle your shoulders back, one at a time, dancing through, no right, no wrong. Finding a place to focus, finding a drishti. And when you're ready, press into that left foot, reach the hands to the right. Side body bend, breathing into your left ribs. And then turning out the fingers, half moon with the right hand down, left leg, left arm up. Staying here, option to bend the top knee, hold the foot, and press open. When you're ready to come out, step the left foot by the right, hands high, exhale, prayer. Wonderful work. One more like that. We're going to bring the right foot to figure 4. Left knee bends a lot, flex the right foot a lot, and bending down. This is a beautiful place to stay, sending your hips back. If you're crazy and want to go with me, bring your hands to the ground, and maybe you can bring your left knee to hover. You're sitting on your hips. And then maybe, just maybe, you can raise your hands up. Any step of the way along the process you can stay. Maybe hands stay down. Maybe you stay in a forward fold. It doesn't matter. For 3, 2, wherever you are, gently, gently stand up. Release the right leg. Hands high. Exhale through Hakini. Other side. Figure 4. Flex to the left foot. Bend through the right knee. Hands to Hakini, and stay here and find a place to focus. Feel into your body. Know where you want to stay, whether it's high or maybe it's low. It doesn't matter where you are. You're breathing into your hips. For 3, for 2, safely exit. Left foot steps by the right, hands high, exhale, prayer. Prayer all the way to the ground. Inhale, half lift. Hands to the earth, step back through plank. You can rest in child's or your last flow through yogi's choice. We're all going to meet in a child's pose. For 3, for 2, 1. We're coming to sit. Bring the legs in front, rolling down onto our back. Taking your time to get there. Circling through the knees in both directions. Head, neck, and shoulder up. Release to the earth. Both feet to the ground. Let's come to a final figure 4. Right leg on top of left. Pressing the right knee out. Hands to the back of that left leg or to the top of the left knee. And you breathe. Left foot to the ground, keeping the figure 4 shape and just turning the shape to the left so the right foot steps to the ground on the left side. That's it. For 3, for 2, 1, keep the shape of the legs, come back up. Now both knees are to the right. So it's sort of nice to slide your foot to the left a little, and then that right foot can help the left knee go to the right. And then maybe looking down your left arm. That's it. Closing down the eyes. Breathing into the belly. Coming back through center, and we'll switch legs. Left foot into the right thigh, flex the left foot. Holding the back of the thigh at the top of the knee. Circling or rocking or staying still, whatever you're doing. Head, shoulders, heavy to earth. And your nervous system is surrendering to gravity. For 3. 4, 2. 1, right foot down, hands out like a T. Keep the figure 4, just turn it to the right. Stamp the left foot down to the right. That's it. Looking down the left arm. When you're ready, bring it back up through center and dropping it to the left. Both knees left, head is right. Back through center. I'm going to release the legs, and you have a choice. If you want to just invert by bringing your legs and hands to the sky, this is one version. If you have a safe plow pose in your practice and you can get your legs over and you feel safe in your neck, you can bring your legs over and interlace your hands, pressing them into the earth. If that doesn't feel good for any reason or you're unsure, just keep your legs to the sky. Or maybe legs up the wall. So you're finding a place where your legs are over or above your heart. Keeping your head still. And breathing for 3. For 2. Softening for 1, releasing. Taking your palms to the ground as you roll down. Maybe you can roll down onto your arms. If your arms aren't far enough under you, you can bend your feet, bend your knees, lift your hips, and roll your forearms, as much of your arms underneath you as possible. Palms face down underneath your lower back or underneath your glutes. Mine's actually even, my fingertips are even reaching down the back of my legs. And then I'm going to bend my elbows, and it's going to send my chest up and open. I'm even using my feet to pull myself forward. And breathe into your heart for as many breaths as it feels opening, and as many breaths it feels like you're emptying anything you don't need out of the skull. And then when you have completed the cycle, chin to chest, and then roll yourself back down. Release your arms. If you need to hug your knees in again, please do so. Otherwise, you can just straighten them and release into your Shavasana. Remember. Remember the sky that you were born under. Know each of the stars' stories. Remember the moon. Know who she is. Remember the sun's birth at dawn. That is the strongest point of time. Remember sundown and the giving way to night. Remember the earth whose skin you are. Red earth, black earth, yellow earth, white earth, brown earth. We are earth. Remember the wind. Remember her voice. She knows the origin of this universe. Remember you are all people, and all people are you. Remember you are this universe, and this universe is you. Remember all is in motion, is growing, is you. Remember the dance that life is. Remember. It's moving through the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers. Breathing some space into your mind and your mind's eye. Feeling that remembering. And you can move your head gently left to right on your mat, finding space. When you're ready, reaching out long with your hands above your head. And then you can bend through the knees, roll onto whichever side that you fall to first. Just staying here in the fetal position on your side. When you're ready, you can roll up to a comfortable seated position, hands in prayer. Palms to the forehead as a reminder to allow our thoughts to be focused, to be clear, to be compassionate. Bringing the fingers to our lips, allowing our words to be calm, to be clear, to be compassionate. Hands to heart center, feeling into eternal joy, unconditional love within, knowing and feeling that intuition, that kindness, that clarity from within, and knowing you can share it with those around you and with yourself, with everything you think and say to yourself. Thank you so much for joining and practice. Namaste.